Hello everyone and welcome to Yumina the Ethereal. I did plan to go and try the dungeon, but I actually didn't find time. Even if it is weekend, but I didn't find the time, so... happens, I guess. Because I do believe we have nothing to do in the dungeon, right? I mean, nothing new, because... there is one thing that we have to do, kind of, but couldn't, because you don't know why, actually, because I think I edited that out. But there is a quest that I have accepted and that I couldn't get into at some point. Maybe later. Maybe I'll find time tomorrow. I highly doubtful. But yeah. Okay. Library. Hallway. Classroom. Investigation report. That might mean Kirara will be there. Entrance. Shrine. I kinda want to go to... okay. To the shrine, maybe in the evening. Let's check out the classroom. Go on.
うちのクラスの保土ヶ谷くんだけど、2回戦の後の休みに未公委員会の集会に誘われていったらしいよ。
あは。
それで今週になったらもう？
うん。すっかりミコの虜になって、今は自分から他の人を未公委員会に勧誘してるみたい。
This guy. Naoto and Tomori have been asking around about the Shrine Maiden Committee among their friends. Compared to the Library Committee and Sports Club United, the Shrine Maiden Committee has very little in a way of official records. I wonder why. That's exactly why the help of our friends is so valuable. They can cover things that Kirara and I have difficulties investigating. That's the feeling I get when I listen to them. It sounds really suspicious, like some kind of pyramid scheme. Are they really just ordinary meetings? I guess we have to go and check out in the end. Uh-huh. We just get shadier. Maybe they are selling Shrine Maiden purified water! No, you would not want that. What? Oh, so you don't know exactly what. Okay. Here I thought he got the secret. You mean people who started supporting the Shrine Maiden Committee all of a sudden? Uh-huh. I can win a lottery after that? Oi, where do I sign up? I just had a vision of Yumina telling people that they would turn a profit if they only join her business partnership. The Shrine Maiden Committee is skilled at luring people in. I wonder if they brainwash the people who attend their meetings or something. I would like to remind that we have an attack called sincere brainwashing, so maybe we are not the one to talk here. Okay. Aren't they being supervised? I'd say that's illegal. Yeah. What do you mean?
もし本当に洗脳ならそれを解く必要があるのかな。
How?
どうやって解くのよ。洗脳し返すとか。
That's impossible. I suppose the chief could pull it off.
じゃあどうするの。私たちに手伝えることまだある。
At any rate, their chairman Tsukuyo is likely playing a key role in all of this. She's probably the only one who can do anything about the brainwashing.
それは赤島君たちの仕事かな。僕らはもう少し周りの情報を固めてみるよ。
I wonder if this situation now would play out differently if I went to the Shrine Maiden first.
そうね。よろしくお願いするわ。なんとかして勝ってみせるから。
With our immediate plans decided on, we disperse. Our opponents are powerful, but we have to pray that we can somehow defeat them. Actually, we have to put a lot of effort. Or something like that. Oh, the roof appeared again. Oh, now I tempted to go there. This is episode 28. Save 1. Control C. Did I just save it in the wrong place? No. Okay. No, I'm not going to the dungeon. Whatever. Okay, roof or shrine? I kinda like the girl. Actually, they both are cool. But the one that we met first, kind of. I liked her more. But yeah, I liked her more than this one. There are so many events. I would like to clear them all though. It's annoying. Idle time. Do we want to listen to that? In the usual places. Okay, seems like this one we also can go to at AM. So morning time. So let's go to the roof. Again. I've attended the classes and then finished my tasks for the day. And now for some reason I find myself on the rooftop. I stand in the exact same spot where the mysterious shrine maiden was standing previously. I look at the scenery she must have been looking at when she stood here. I see. It is a nice view, that's for sure. You don't need a reason to look at it. It's pleasant to look at. And that's reason enough. I can tell just by being here. Last time I was here, I was so focused on the girl that I didn't notice the surroundings. But it was worth coming back just for this. Suddenly there's a voice behind me. I turn around and see that the same girl from before has come to the rooftop. She's looking at me in silence. I think she didn't expect me to be here. Sorry about that. This isn't my spot, is it? She remembered? Fair enough. I just came here because I was a little curious. Sorry, I clicked. You managed to read it, right? Of course you did. Well, then, I think I'll do just that. Hmm? Yeah, the mood does seem too cold for that. I know who you are for. Yeah, I know, but you are not wearing a uniform. It's a shrine maiden costume? Wow! You don't say. I'm sorry, I had to. Shrine maiden. So, you are a member of the Shrine Maiden committee, like I thought.
他にこんな格好をしている人はいませんものね。
Well then, let me introduce myself too. She's with the Shrine Maiden Committee and I'm a member of the Debate Club. Which means we're enemies. She probably doesn't realize that yet. One strategy would be to conceal my true identity and try to obtain information that way. But when I look at those pure, innocent eyes of hers, that idea seems wretched to me. I'm not particularly mean to fight in a sportsman-like fashion, but I still don't feel it's a fair thing to do. That's why I decided to inform her about my position. Fair and square. My name is Akashima Ayumu. I'm a member of the Debate Club. Yes, that one. Yeah, so basically, you and I. What? Huh? You know the Debate Club? As in the next opponent for the Shrine Maiden Committee? Huh? I don't know just how much influence Yoko and Tsukuyo have over the Shrine Maiden Committee, but it seems they have some members who don't participate too actively. Like this girl. That means I may be able to talk to her normally without thinking too much about our differences. She doesn't seem to mind that I'm with the Debate Club either. Her demeanor is the same as it was before. Not very active. Ah, you're Sakaue from the Shrine Maiden Committee. Wait, what? Sakaue to Tsukuyo? Sakaue Tsukuyo. There is no way to forget that name. She's the chairman of the Shrine Maiden Committee. She's Yoko's sister and she's supposed to be even more influential than her. So you're basically our opponent. You believe... you say it like it doesn't concern you. Come to think of it, this hasn't been right for a while now. She said she wasn't anyone special. She didn't know the Debate Club. She's taken distant attitude toward the collection. That's no way to behave for the Shrine Maiden Committee's chairman. Plus, I can't believe she's Yoko's sister. She's supposed to hold a position so high that even Yoko defers to her. Back in the first round, Maino wasn't very hostile towards us, which was surprising, but this girl doesn't even think of me as an enemy. What's going on here? Okay, so let me get this straight. You are Sakaue Tsukuyo, the Shrine Maiden Committee's chairman. In addition, you are Sakaue Yoko's twin sister. Is that right? We are opponents in the election now. My chief has ordered me to look into you. Yeah, you see, don't you feel some antagonism toward me? I'm a fighting member of the Debate Club, you know. Tsukuyo looks away a tad sadly. Her tone of voice lowers. I can clearly tell by her expression that she's in low spirits. It seems she's not very enthusiastic about the whole election. So she's taking care of that. But Yoko is far more proactive than you are. She's even organizing meetings. Ow. Well, I suppose that's up to you. Frankly, I don't understand. She's completely different from my image of her. Since the Shrine Maiden Committee recruits new believers so aggressively, I expected the chairman to be a very intense person. But Tsukuyo doesn't even begin to live up to that. I can imagine her as someone who holds a speech on a stage. In fact, I find it hard to believe that she would run for a student council president at all. What circumstances lie at the root of this?
心配されてしまいますから。
Okay. See you again.
はい、よろしくお願いしますね。
And Foos, the love between the two blossomed. I said without thinking, I may subconsciously be planning to come back here again. If I have the time, maybe I should. Not because of my job to investigate Shrine Maiden Committee, I simply want to learn more about Tsukuyo. Where Yoko is overbearing, Tsukuyo is quiet. The vice president moves in the open, yet the chairman is superior to her. I want to understand just what kind of relationship theirs is. I watched Tsukuyo walk away, thinking about her and her sister. Huh. Yeah. The love bloomed. Does she have a root? I'm sitting on my bed, not sure what to do. I look at the clock. Sure. At the clock tells me it's still early in the day. However, the bundle of comics I prepared just for this day off has already disappeared. Yeah, it happens like that, doesn't it? The reason for that is that I spent yesterday evening reading because I want to know what came next, and I woke up earlier than expected today. It does happen right now, actually, like that, doesn't it? I know, I don't know about you, but I wake up very easily in summer. I mean, it depends actually when I go to sleep, obviously, but if I go super late, like absolutely late, then of course I would have trouble to get up, but if I go, let's say, 2 AM, which is not that late for me, I would get up at 7 or 8. I think last time I was not able to get up early because I went to sleep at 5. I know, that was overkill. I think I was recording something then. I don't remember what for. Maybe it was Yumina? Or maybe I was grinding. Whatever. Anyway, let's continue here. So basically I don't have anything to do now. And when you have nothing to do, you have to find something. But I don't have many things in my room. Spending time alone here isn't very exciting. Yeah, but the thing is, I didn't wake up on the day. That would be good to actually wake up. Anyway. Well then, what should I do next? What should I do next? Well, I don't know, tell me. Hallway. Let's send a letter. Club room. The Yami shopping network. The mystery of the club room. Ooh. I think we know where I'm gonna go. To Kirara, of course. What else? There's no other option. I mean, the second option will be but yeah. Since I live on Jinbu Academy's campus, days off are very precious to me. This is the only free time day of the week. On this day I get to have fun all I want, getting rid of the stress from the previous week. When my old man was training me, I had no free days at all. That's why I feel especially thankful for days like this. And right now we're in the middle of the student council war. Since I'm working my ass off every single day, I want to spend days like this without thinking about anything. That's my wish, so... Why did I come to the club room then? I lock the door to the club room with my spare key and heave a sigh. It's supposed to be my day off, but somehow I found myself coming here. It's not as if there's an emergency or anything. I'm almost making it seem like I want to work. Maybe this is a side effect of Kirara's drills. My own subconscious is scaring me. Well. At least it's a comfortable place to be, unlike the other rest areas. There's something annoying about the mic right now, and it's bothering me. Anyway. There's nobody here. Everything is just as it was when I left yesterday. Normally I wouldn't be able to get in here unless I ask someone from the teaching staff, since I'm not in charge of the club. However, but Kirara secretly supplied us with a spare key, on the grounds that it wouldn't do to be tied down by regulations. I like her. Yumina didn't get a key, since she would only lose it anyway. But basically we're allowed to use this room if we feel we need to. We have our duties, but at the same time, we also have our privileges. That's just the way Kirara's mind works. Well then, what to do? Maybe I should prepare for Monday? There is work to do here, if I want to do it. The student council war is growing more hectic as time passes. As a result, we need to prepare even more speeches and more materials for publicity. The student council war has already passed its halfway point, and the voters are starting to take sides. Especially now that we've come this far, we can't afford to fall behind. That's why I have to stay focused, even on a day off. Still, it's just me here. The other members must be resting in the girls' dorm right about now. Since they are not like me, they probably aren't asleep, but they must be feeling fatigued, no doubt about that. Me on the other hand, I'm in here, preparing stuff in the club room. I imagine that situation in the frames of a comic. It makes me feel sad. My motivation fails me. I choose to do some work before, but now I'm starting to feel like slacking off. Doing work here will probably earn me brownie points, but not doing it won't get anyone angry at me. And going out my way just so Kirara will think highly of me is just weird? I become aware of a peculiar atmosphere. There is nobody here except me. The club room is empty just like before. But I get the feeling there's been a strange sound in the air for some time now. I'm not doing anything, yet there is this faint buzzing. Huh? What's this? Eye strain? Something happens suddenly as if the sound was just a hairpin there. All of a sudden the club room suddenly begins to swim before my eyes. To be precise, part of it does. A space in the middle of the room is shimmering, as if that part of space has a different density? It's like the haze you see over the fires? I dabbed my eyes for a moment, but blinking a few times doesn't help. It's not like there's a stove on in here, and nothing in the room is moving. Then what on earth? There's a sudden flash! I was watching the anomaly in the room, but suddenly everything goes white before my eyes. The room is washed out in the whiteness. I don't know where I am anymore. Is this the game that triggered? I instinctively brace myself, but there is no hit or shock of impact. I close my eyes tightly against the brightness, but eventually the light battering against my eyelids wanes. I gingerly open my eyes. Whose voice was that? I hear a familiar voice. And I see a familiar black backside. That's right, it's our pin-sized leader. Wait, what? Do you actually disappear when you go into the game? Or did she invent space travel or something? What? She's got her back turned to me. She gives a weary sigh as if she just come back from some hard work. Chief? Where did you come? Yahoo! Kirara jumps a foot into the air. She moves away from me, turns around and raises her umbrella all in an instant. She's getting ready to fight. Okay. You are not the one to talk like that. Looks like she's finally realized that it was me who spoke up to her from behind. She lowers her umbrella and shrugs in an exaggerated way to smooth things over. But I'm really confused about the current state of affairs. I know I was here in the clubroom. And there was nobody here with me. I don't think she opened the door. I'm standing with my back to it after all. The window is closed, too, and since I had to unlock the door to get in, the window should be locked too. Then, where did Kirara just come from? The only logical explanation seems to be that she teleported here somehow. Don't change the subject. I figure I had to do some work, even though it's my day off. Can we not change the subject? Oi. Wait. More importantly, what have you been up to, Chief? No, wait a minute. She answered me without hesitation. Doesn't she realize that that's inconsistent? The Oracle is like a game world for us to train in, so that doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's supposed to be virtual reality. It's supposed to be a hallucination that a computer is inducing in our brains. Think of it as a movie. No matter how deeply you immerse yourself into the world on the screen, you're still in your chair. Right? Or are you not? But that's not what just happened. Pretty much, yeah. Well, but you just appeared out of nowhere. The Oracle, it's a virtual reality, isn't it? I thought our bodies remained here in a comatose state. Suddenly her eyes go wide and she pressed her hands to her mouth. She seems to understand that her answer didn't match her earlier explanation. A look of regret appears on her face. It's as if she's I right now. I can't believe Kirara of all the people slipped up like that. What's going on here? No, I'm not. But we should attack that what she just said. You know? But that's not. Kirara is off balance. She looks away, not because she's embarrassed or sulking, but because she's irritated. I'm sure that this is a secret she meant to keep to herself. She's normally very tight-lipped, but she was careless this time and let something slip she shouldn't have. She never expected me to be in here. The sweat on her face makes that very clear. Chief, tell me the truth. No. What? But you said we could come in when we needed to. Her voice is full of frustration. She gave me a sharp glare from the corner of her eye, and her voice is cold too much. She doesn't mean to tell me anything more. She won't listen to my questions, let alone answer them. I don't think I'll get anything out of her, no matter what I say. Okay, I'll just go rest then. No, my tears won't work. I have no choice, so I turn to open the door. Kirara never does turn her face back to me. If I don't have any work here, then this is just a rest day. I'll just pass the time in my room. I'm still a little shaken, but maybe I'll be able to put it out of my mind if I rest. Maybe. Will it work? However, let me just say this so there won't be any misunderstandings. I keep my hand on the door handle and look back at her from the corner of my eye, just like she's doing. I'm not trying to criticize you. I just want you to understand that. I've known that there are things you're hiding from us ever since we were fighting Mino. I also know that you won't tell us anything. But you told me that I should make my own decision with the information I was given. So, I'm following your lead on that basis. I'm not going to say that I can deal with you because you're suspicious. Because I can deal with you. I don't care if you just teleported in. I can forget what happened, but I can pretend I didn't see it. So, don't worry about it. Farewell. No, I'm not. I'm just doing what I think is right. You are hiding things, Chief. I'm convinced that you're planning something we don't know about. But you are not evil. I don't believe you would ever do anything to harm us. That's because I have faith in you. Farewell. I can't see her expression well. There is no way for me to figure out what's going on in her mind. But I think I've said all I need to. I don't think there will be an awkward tension between us when we meet next week. So tomorrow. Anyway, I open the door and leave the room, feeling slightly optimistic. Just a ting bit. Huh? Suddenly she calls out to me. Is this the situation more delicate than I thought? Maybe she isn't going to let me leave, considering what I saw. Am I going to die? Crap. Are you sure? She's completely back to normal. And there's proof that she's accepted what I just said. Her usual devilish smile is back on her face. Thought nothing good ever came from that smile. I somehow feel relieved to see it. Maybe she poisoned me at some point. Well, if you have work, then I'll do it. You'll sacrifice your own day off too, aren't ya? I think I will. That's fitting for a debate club. The dangerous mood has vanished. Kirara has approved of me, and I get to be in this room today. That means I don't get to rest, but I don't mind. I'm sure that's because Kirara accepted me. It's because I get the feeling that I can be by her side. Not just today, but from now on. Yeah, I would do that. If I care, I would definitely do that. Anyway, Chief, you look kind of happy. Despite everything, I'm glad that Kirara is back to her old self. One day she'll tell me how she appeared like that and what the deal with the Oracle is. I will simply wait until that day. Right now I'll do what I can. I work diligently with Kirara, with that thought in the back of my mind. And with other thoughts on our minds, let's end the episode. We'll continue tomorrow. We have Kirara event. Yay! Of course I will go there. Did you expect me to not do that? Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you will drop by in the tomorrow's video as well, which I'll be recording tonight as well. And yeah, see you there. Have a wonderful day or night. I don't know when you are watching, so yeah. Bye bye.